Nice. Oh, fucking bitch. What the fuck did you just take damage from, dude? Oh? What is doing damage? What the fuck? Jesus Christ, bitch. Frost shock? How the fuck is frost shock doing damage? God fucking damn it. I hate this fucking bullshit. What? How the fuck are you doing damage? What the fuck? I don't understand how the fuck I'm doing damage. Fucking brewery. God damn it.
Are we live?
We are live in
Oh,
3, 2, 1. We have Cube here on the show today. Tell him what's on your
hello.
mind, Cube.
Ooh, I got a lot of things on my mind, Nazgul. A lot of things. Where do I start? RuneScape sucks dick. That's what we're starting with today. We're starting this for my viewers. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best to get into that game, but damn, those. I for the viewers out there who don't know me, I grew up in the era of old school MMOs where grinding was part of the game. I mean, there was barely a quest. You just sat down in thousand needles for 10 hours, just grinding hyenas, and you did that, and you were happy. You were glad for it. That's what you did. But wow, even for somebody growing up at that era, the quests of RuneScape are some of the most uninspired shit I've ever seen in my life. Breadcrumb quest are like it would be a compliment to call them breadcrumb quests. I haven't encountered a second type of quest yet. the the directions, while available on the wiki, it just feels if you, I feel like if you didn't already play the game when you were young, and had like the nostalgia just boosting it, you you got no idea where you're going. It takes an hour to. I baked a pie last night. It took me 45 minutes.
Real time gaming bake pie, dude.
Yeah, I think I could have baked an actual pie faster than I could bake one in that game. That's what's on my mind right now. I was told I needed to get from 12 quest points to 50. I played for 4 hours and I got 3 quest points.
Rookie numbers.
Yes,
What is
yes,
that? How does that
very.
equate? Is it 1 point per quest, or you get multiple per?
You can get multiple per quest. Allegedly, I haven't seen a quest like that, but allegedly they're out there. There's like a guide you follow on what to do next, and I did 2 quests. I did 3 quests actually in somewhat. I don't want to say rapid succession. I'd say it was a good hour and 45 minutes for 3 quests.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little bit less than that. But shortly thereafter, I hit a string of steps that weren't actually directly related to a quest. Meaning I was doing some shit that took a long time and you don't get a quest point at the end of it, which is against my primary goal. And that involved making 6 raspberry pies, fishing
Sidetrack
50
is what you got.
shrimps. Well, no, it's not a sidetrack. There's a guide that tells you exactly what to do. That game is more solved than World of Warcraft. But
Yeah.
I fished 50 shrimp and cooked them. I made 6 raspberry pies. I tried to mine 2 pieces of ore, but quickly discovered you need level 10 smithing. I had level 9 smithing. I needed 110 experience, and you get 1 experience for every bar that you smelt, which takes 2 ore. I spent over an hour and did not level up from level 9 to level 10. And yeah, that's where that ended up. I don't know what to do about
Yeah.
that one. Yeah. Anyway, we'll see
Yeah.
what the
I
story is
didn't I
later.
didn't
But
know most of this garbage, but I just instinctively knew not to play that game.
I mean, I do enjoy trying new games, but holy shit, that is the worst game I've tried in modern history.
Well, so no Terraria for you, I guess.
I mean, I can play Terraria, nobody can stop me.
All right, no Terraria with the boys, I guess.
I I dare them to hold the standard. I don't think so.
They'll crumble.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that game did not stand the test of time. It did not age well. That game aged about as well as newsstands and Kevin Spacey.
Damn, rip Kevin Spacey, man.
You're right. I'll pick Harvey Weinstein instead. Kevin Spacey had too many good things he was in.
No one gives a fuck about Weinstein.
Yeah. Nobody gives a fuck. Say what you will, but House of Cards is a classic. And American Beauty. Is that what it's called? I think so.
You know, that's on. I actually have not seen that movie. That's on my. That's on a list.
Bullshit, you haven't seen that. How's that possible?
That's on a list somewhere.
There is no way you haven't seen that movie.
Isn't that the Isn't that like I feel like I can see the cover. Isn't that like a woman's body with like roses and stuff on the cover?
How do you know that? But you haven't. There's no. You've watched movies 30 times over, and you've never seen that one.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That's insanity.
Well, it's from 1999, dude. I've said this before. Like a lot of older movies, like you know, it's just what like I can't have watched everything. You know, I was 9 when that came out.
You get close.
No, I don't. What?
Hey, Bubs.
I really don't.
How's it going?
Nope.
It's going, yo.
Do we are we brave enough to try and do a key before raid?
Raid. You guys are raiding?
Yeah.
Oh, the Sprocket Guild.
Yep.
I forgot it was like 7 p.m. Like, it's early for raiding. I thought it was like 4 or something.
Can you make me a weapon?
Make me a weapon. Yeah. Did you get your plate chest, by the way? I looked. I didn't have an order.
Yeah,
So.
I had to get some random ass bum off the street and tip his bum ass 3K. I was gonna tip you good too, and that's even on a tune that I have the blue stuff, bro. The
You
one
tipped him
tune I have
3K?
the blue stuff.
Fucking blow up. Holy shit.
I
You
don't
asked
like
for
it when my
Nazgul.
loot doesn't say Nazgul. I know some plebeian made my
Yeah.
loot, and not some try-hard gangster.
Just so you know, I mean, I pretty much I didn't get your message in time because I was sleeping.
Yeah,
If I'm
you're
not
good, G.
online on Discord, you can
Probably
tell I'm playing a
sleeping.
game. I'm either forcibly away from my house or asleep.
I'm either being held against my will somewhere, or I'm sleeping.
That's how you translate that, just so you know.
Nah, yeah. I sent it and logged out, and I was like, I'll either get it, or by the time I log back in and want to play him again, I'll just get a rando, and that's what ended up happening.
Ooh, I know what I need to do.
Cocaine.
Play Boomy, learn attack
Yes.
target dummies for like 3 hours. Have you ever
Awesome.
attacked a target dummy in your history of playing WoW?
I did yesterday, actually.
Leading question.
You know they have healer target dummies too, right? But they don't like give you the raid frames for them, so it doesn't work right.
You know, to me, you are my healer target dummy.
I saw that one coming.
Yeah, but you're the dummy in this situation.
I don't think so.
I believe so. Dude, will you turn your fucking alarm off? Like, wake
What,
up.
you have something to do?
Holy shit.
Yes, one second.
You making a pie or what?
Do I just make a steak so that way it covers
you,
2
Nazgul.
slots? I think I'm gonna make a stafe. What tune makes stafe? Do I just send it to Guild now?
Yeah, you can throw
A
it.
staff, you
all my
fuck.
craft, most of my craft. I think all my crafters are in guild now. You can just throw it.
I really hate when I log in and I'm like, oh man, I'm the only one online. And then I check my friends list and you're online, just not on a guild tune.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, when Timewalking's in town, I'm on a lot of tunes that are not.
I'm gonna need you to join the guild in them tunes, because when you're not
Yeah.
online, when I get online, I feel like such a nerd, bro. I need you to be there to balance it out. You know what I'm saying? It's purely personal. I'll admit.
I don't
You
know.
know?
Does the guild want like 40 random shit fucking characters in the guild?
Hey, they had mine in there, no problem. So obviously don't mind too much. All right, I might have to log and send some gold real quick.
Mhm.
It's gonna be huge. 681 weapon.
Nice.
Dude, I just did a 7 priory on my priest. Holy shit, bro. People are fucking stupid.
Yeah, you're doing a
These,
7. You're gonna get the
dude,
worst of humanity.
bro, these motherfuckers want to just all of them kamikaze into the fucking orb like it's fucking Christmas presents and shit.
I don't know what
It's
you were expecting, if I'm honest.
them to just leave it the fuck alone. Honestly, I honestly expected them to just pretend it wasn't a mechanic.
Are you talking about Paladin boss? I was like, what orb are you talking about?
Yes,
Paladin
bro.
boss.
Literally, like the first 3 stack comes out, and like the tank soaks 2 real quick. Someone else gets the other one. I'm expecting that, right? You know, no DK in group. I'm expecting like to heal the tank through that. The 5 stack comes out, bro, and for some fucking reason, the mage and warrior are like, nah, captain, I got this. And both of them fuckers take 2 stacks instantly. The tank takes 1 stack, and then the DH takes 1 stack. And then the fucking DH stands in the big circle afterwards and blows himself up. Oh my god, bro. It was so tilting. It was very upsetting, bro. But them motherfuckers are dumb as hell, bro. Like, and the big circle AoE damage hasn't even gone out, and they're just kamikazing into that motherfucking circle, bro. Like, do people not know these mechanics?
I would say yeah.
Yeah, it seems that way. But honestly,
Hi, bye.
What the fuck?
I think I could heal like guild 10 keys no problem. Like outside of like the guildies trolling me with not doing stuff or doing stuff incorrectly and I might cause a wipe or two, like the actual like healing aspects of the keys would be easy.
Bubs, no offense here. I mean, no offense to Zolt here. But Zolt,
What? Where's this going?
first time preservation healed 10 keys, 10 guild keys. And Preservoker is significantly more complicated than Disc Priest. I'm sure you'd be good.
I have it on first-hand authority that you can be thrown into 12s and still time them with a guild group.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't like being on that end of the carry, you know what I'm saying? I'm normally on the far other end. So it's very awkward feeling to be on
Not that far the other end. Let's
be honest, QB. I don't think I've ever been on the other end.
Let's also be real here. Like, if you're like a slightly less performing healer, it's the way that's noticeable. As long as people are surviving, like, and Disc Priest damage contribution is mostly PI anyway, so you know.
Yeah. Even when I feel like I'm blasting, bro, it's like a difference of like doing 150 or 300k damage.
Yep.
I'm like, god damn, bro, I'm just weak as hell. Because like I thought I put actual work into one of them mini bosses, bro. I was like, I'm the reason we killed it. And I look at the damage meter, and I wasn't even like a fucking thought on that dude's radar.
Look, if you switch over to Holy Paladin, you baseline doing 750k at single target.
Yeah, but you realize because I'm a priest and my main's IO shows, I get into keys instantly. Granted, as a healer, probably should anyways. But it definitely helps to be a priest.
Sweet.
Then with Resto Druid, you can get like single target bursts of like 1.5 mil if you get good crits. But you generally hover around the 800k mark.
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
I still get so panicked, and it feels so wrong for people's. It feels so wrong for people's health bars to be going down, and I'm just like, Smite and Penance, the ad will heal them. You know, it's like hard for that to still like fully click. I'm like, oh no, they're about to die. We got to get them up. And then you go to like use your flash of heals real quick and shit, and you realize like that's dog shit. So you should have just shielded them and kept doing damage.
Yeah, it's really easy if you're falling behind as Disc Priest to get into the death spiral of using too many flash heals, right?
Yeah,
Like, you can use a couple, like, use your procs, and like every once in a while, like sometimes you're just gonna need like flash heal a shaman in the middle of nowhere, right?
right.
But then you gotta get back to penanting the boss. Like
Yeah, that's what I kind of noticed. Like, I'm saving more my 2 charged abilities, the Radiance and the POI or whatever. I'm just using them for when I know big AoE's about to come out to have it like on people pre. I got a tracker for Atonement, which is huge help. It's not for the number,
Huge.
but at least I know it's on everyone, right? So,
yeah.
um,
You don't
and
need a
then
number except in raid.
yeah, and then fucking honestly, just realizing like if a big AoE is about to go up and just having that flash of heal proc to just make it whoever's not top and shit is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Hey, what level
Or a shield if you realize they're just a little too low and shit.
what level delve do I need to do to get the belt ability? Can you just do a 1? 1? Okay.
1.
You just have to do it? Is it guaranteed?
Yeah.
Excellent, because I don't want to be here.
Oh shit.
The other like
Did you already send that weapon? I forgot I don't get an icon when it's killed. Oops.
No, I'm being very slow with the math.
Okay.
Sorry.
All good. I just
dude, he needs to choose very carefully.
it's not like I have a billion time walking to do. It's okay, dude. Take your time.
Crit mastery, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna use my feather to get to the mailbox quicker, but Naz said take my time. So
Just mount up. Oh, never mind.
I haven't decided what to do about my weapon, because unfortunately the
Delete
best
it.
enchant for healer is well, maybe I could put the damage enchant on and just live with it when I'm healing.
Yeah.
Like, so
That's what all healers do.
the second best damage enchant is one that gives mastery.
meant to type in 2K, but you got a 200 gold tip. I'm sorry.
I don't give a fuck.
Dude, you just time walking, didn't even feather to the mailbox, and now you're giving me a 200 gold tip.
That's insane. Should I just put on the best damage enchant, I guess?
You didn't
Yeah.
enchant this bitch for me, Naz? What's that about, bro?
Means
Yeah.
that gives
Not-
you
not
main
allowed.
stat too, right? The fire resolve one.
What is the weapon enchantment? Did I just use like the pad AoE one?
Well, fiery
You do the one-
resolve is healing. It's only healing.
Radiant power. You use radiant power for like every class, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
This one
Well-
says for Boomy to use Authority of the Depths.
You definitely
Okay, yeah,
don't
but
for every class. But we'll move on.
Boomy's like fucking weird. Boomy's
We'll
just
let
like
it
a
slide.
mastery class, you know?
I can name like 7 classes just offhand that you just don't use radiant power unless you're trying to pad very small AoE.
Okay.
So
For most healers,
Okay,
use
there you go.
radiant
That I'll
power.
believe you.
because it just gives you main stat
No, I
and
hear you.
procs. There we
mean,
go.
should I use Authority of the Depths, which is the best enchant for damage, but it
Yeah, why
just
not?
does shadow damage and nothing else? Or I could use it says the cheaper version, but the cheaper version is just a mastery proc,
Are you
which
poor?
would be good for
Not the
healer
ch-
too.
So like enhance uses the crit mastery prog, DH uses double crit prog, like probably most melee doesn't use the pure stat one or the hard single target one.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
I wonder how much of a damage loss it is to use this mastery proc, because at least a mastery proc would be useful for my healer too.
Probably very little for real. The enchants are honestly very insignificant. Like the hard single target one versus like the full AoE pad one is like a 0.3 difference.
I mean, do I just leave it? I already have the healer enchant on. Should I just leave that?
Yeah,
How
why
much
not?
of a difference it makes?
Look, Cube, you prepped less than this on Shekels, and you're doing pretty good damage on Shekels.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I did one LFR boss on my boomy last night, and it went okay. So
Did you get you
So
top?
once you win on
You
Holy,
top damage?
yeah,
Woo!
does it?
Huge.
Unholy has to feel better than two-handed frost without the other on use, because it doesn't sim good at all.
Unholy feels better when you're Hikili and you don't know anything because, like, with Frost, I'm kind of I'm kind of deciding between obliteration and spending Frost cleaves, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
Because what I mean by that is you end up capping really fast on both, and like you're gonna hit a point where you either have to go to 0 runic power because you're spending your last like 4 or 5 seconds just like spending everything, or you're gonna cap runic power because you're trying to get as many obliterations in. And I don't really know what the answer is in that situation.
Breath build is better. That's my answer.
Yeah, well,
It's
that's
not for
not.
two-handed or for us, I know, but in general,
But,
it's more fun to play. I
I mean,
just brought the heroic Moxie's jug on the priest jaw.
Oh,
Let's go.
fuck yeah.
Let's go. And you can give that to me on this. We're not here Sunday.
So I just take off Funhouse Lens and run Mr. Pick Me Up Moxie's jug now, right?
Yes, yeah.
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 pretty good to just take that into next phase, I think. I
Uh,
was gonna buy a Mythic Signet if I got 3K on this tune, but
I need to do
Yeah.
Shekels keys tonight. If anyone's interested.
I'm done.
I'm not interested
Excellent.
in you.
That's perfectly reasonable.
You're straight. Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Keep it 6 feet, Nazgul.
Let it be known.
I need to do a hero raid so bad.
Hurrah!
Oh well.
I mean, we can do that tonight if you want.
Raiding after raiding's never the play. That never is a good idea, you know what I'm saying?
I agree, Cube.
Time walking after time walking though, always the plan.
Yo, but delving after delving, dude?
Ooh,
True.
Hell yeah.
haven't done that since season 1, Dells.
I didn't even do that in season 1, Delves.
Okay, so now what should I buy with my dinar?
You swap mouse to like log in for you? What?
Realistically, you probably want Jaster Diamond.
Oh
It
yeah.
seems I very much need a Jaster Diamond too.
Yeah, that's actually smart as shit, huh?
If you ever want to raid heal, okay, if you ever want to raid heal House of Cards,
I won't
which is
ever
also good for
optimize
Shadow.
my trinkets past this, honestly. Like having 2 passive
That's
goaded
fair.
trinkets is good enough for me.
Yeah, House of Cards is really good for raid, but like, it's also so overkill for heroic raid. Like, you're never ever going to need the full burst. You're never gonna be doing your full ramp on Disc Priest in heroic and go, wow, I wish I also had House of Cards on top of this, you know? We barely need that in Mythic. I just
Okay,
want it
but
'cause
that's a
it's fun.
different situation, you know it.
I think it's different. I think it's the same. I think you're overhealing in both.
I mean, there's an overheal versus like a mega overheal though.
yeah. I think you're doing mega overhealing in both.
Is there a giga over here?
Hey, Cube, you've
Mhm.
seen the numbers for our overhealing on Mythic Gallywix.
I'm aware.
We do 63 million overhealing per second in that first area.
Yeah,
That
like when
first
Vinny got
phase.
stunned, he's like, "I'm dead. I have been stunned," and his health like barely moves.
He didn't move.
No, I'm dead. Honestly, when one of the healers died on the circle part 2, I was like, okay, this is a real test. Can we 3 heal this? Like
We did several times.
Yeah, we
Yeah, they
did
did.
very easily. I know.
Yeah.
I appreciate Mouse for dying for a little bit, not for taking the re-res, but you know, we like Gare died a couple times. We got to prove several times we definitely don't need healer number 4.
Look, here's my
What?
thing. Here's my
Yeah,
thing. Healer number
sweet.
4 just allows us to extend out that kick.
But we don't. Honestly, we
We
tried
don't.
that one
It's so
time and it
fast.
got scary.
I don't agree. It never got scary.
No,
To be fair,
the only time we said not to kick instantly, 2 people died instantly. Ever since then, we've been kicking instantly. But
To be
it could have
fair-
been multiple reasons. I get that's not a healing issue, so
no,
per se, but
it is a healing issue. It's just that that's super easily solved by I just shift my ramp back 3 seconds, right? Because right now I'm hitting my ramp right as the damage starts, and I'm healing through it for the 8 seconds because that's how long it lasts. But if we're going to extend it for longer, I would delay it by a couple of seconds, so I'm healing for longer through it.
Also, I mean, the way my class works is I have the fattest cloudburst totem of my life, and it's
Yeah.
basically whack-a-mole because everybody's getting healed so fast. I have a cloudburst totem that will take everybody to full health, and it's just a game of like watching for the split second that people's health is low enough that I can get the most value, and sometimes it never comes. Sometimes it's just like that's when you see I'm on like the bottom because like it
Yep.
just never came, or I did it and there was like it just wasn't enough. Because
Yeah,
it
or
really
like,
is a shot in the dark if that cloudburst totem is gonna shoot me at the top or I'm gonna be at the bottom.
but another part is like none of that damage in that phase matters. Like purely us getting out of phase 1 is all that matters for killing this boss. Now, if we get
I
to phase
agree.
3 and die to like 2%, we could talk about cheesing it, right?
Look,
Probably
look,
won't
Bubs,
happen.
I get this. I understand this. I just want to have a more interesting part of this fight.
Yeah, what?
Padding, yeah. It's the only way to have fun as a healer in raid.
Yep. No, I get it. By all means.
Hey, what the fuck?
At Classic, we used to one heal every raid and shit, and because I would main tank and we'd one heal it, one tank, one heal it and shit, and me and him would just talk about ways like he could do the most healing and I could do the very least amount of self healing or surviving for him to parse.
Yeah, I mean, we've all seen Cube and I standing in fire while we're running our bursts up.
Nobody better check
buff our
logs.
healing.
I'll be
You will
honest,
never catch me popping a defensive.
I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I have
Never.
never once seen you guys stand in fire. I have also never once
You don't look
seen
at us.
any of you all during raid.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
But the only way for me to notice you is if you do a mechanic wrong, and then I will instantly tell that that mechanic is done wrong and who it was. Other than that, none of y'all are really there, right?
You forgot ping us 9 times.
Yeah, I mean, some people gotta figure it out, bro. I don't know. We got some Talibans in this guild.
We absolutely stand in fire, and truly, I can count on my hand the number of times I've pressed astral shift in these 7 bosses, 8 bosses.
I gotta say, our magnum opus of this was Styx Bunk Junker.
Mm-hmm. 100%.
Stacking the flame circles was a stroke of genius.
Stacking them on other people.
And that was a very awkward time for our guild because we were also running way too many melee for that fight. So, like, we were just bad melee. We're also dying instantly. So,
To be clear, no healing could have saved them. If the only thing that could have saved them is if I was running Mythic Plus build and just putting fat shields on them.
Usually what happens is like
fire's coming out. Let me grip this person real quick.
Yeah.
So usually what happens is, at least for simple design, Champ doesn't usually do a lot of keys. So if there's like anything, it's that Champ's heals are a little bit under because he's like 10 eye levels under the rest of us.
Yeah.
But we've been on these last few bosses for so long that Champ is at the top of eye level. So there is just truly nothing to do.
And it's crazy that Champ's like being lower in healing over the rest of the raid is just so obviously the fact he just has a lower eye level. Because as soon as he's equal eye level, he's just competitive. Like it's
Then it's truly random who's at the top.
And that's why. Well, okay.
Fucking shields.
While my burst, okay, in the fight that has exactly minute 30 spaced, so windows with a ton of healing to go through. Oh no.
Shield ass bitch.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, eat my dick.
I was topping y'all for a little bit because like I realized
know
everybody
you're-
was blowing their cooldowns in the first second. I tried some pulls where I used 0 cooldowns on the start, and then when we got to like the first soak, I blew everything.
A lot of sexual language in this channel right now.
I was coming out of that phase like a million HPS ahead of you guys, like, I have 1 rock, paper, scissors, you fucks.
You rock choosing dumbasses.
Good old
But
rock works every time.
I think people started shifting
Rock
their heels
always
though,
wins.
because like it stopped working after about 5.
Well, I should probably log over for raid soon, huh?
hmm So do we not get flashed in this guild?
No, we do.
We do.
You just were gone. You weren't there
Oh,
for
okay.
when we dropped it.
But do you get
Yeah,
repairs?
you
in that guild?
literally, a DK did 1 pull with them and shit, and then had to go for some reason and shit, and then you came in.
Hmm.
So he just took all the flasks and logged out.
Do we get pots?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Do we get repairs?
I just joined their guild.
I don't know. I haven't checked.
I mean, I feel like I should get ranked up already. Why do I suddenly feel like a guild I just joined I should be ranked up in?
Just
Oh,
apply to
me
be an
too.
officer, Bubs.
Well, here's the thing.
I'm
I
not
feel like I
applying
should
to be
be.
an officer.
I feel like yeah, me neither. I feel like I should be ranked up to Raider because he fucking pinged me 6 times in his update.
Uh-huh.
I like how he named a whole channel the Simple Design Gelso
Oh,
channel.
it's just a thread.
I know, but it still
It
shows
still
up.
shows up
so-
like that.
It's very funny. Can we like send this to Gauso?
Like famous, bro. We got a whole bunch of dude. You should get follows too. We should actually be like, yo, y'all should go follow that guy. You know what I'm saying? Because it was his POV. Now, if Nazgul had a POV for that fight, follow Gelso. Well, now
Telling everybody to watch Gauso's video is so funny too to me.
that was
Well,
my first thought too. Was like, wait, we
yeah,
had him
he
go to
messaged me
Gelso's
instantly.
POV for this. Like that was a play, I guess. Yo, he actually
okay.
kind of looked like a gamer throughout that fight, though. You know what I'm saying? He out there
I know,
playing
he
and
was-
shit.
He was killing shit, man.
My man's dugging and weaving all these mechanics and whatnot. Like, sheesh.
Like, look. To be fair, it was the only POV of the fight I had. But also, I really just wanted to like show him. This is where we're placing the drills. This is how the drills work.
So funny. Look at the very first slide of the raid plan. The very, very, very first slide of the raid plan.
So sorry, I feel terrible. I haven't actually looked at the raid plan.
Oh, I only
There's a
looked
raid
in
plan?
it. I only clicked on it to like think of a point that I could prove, and it's literally there. Drills
Yeah.
directly behind the groups, like straight
Yeah.
back at the very top and the very bottom. It says where to do it. Every step of the way, it tells you where to be putting these drills.
Yeah. You know, I think that this is some bullshit. None of this is real.
No,
All
at least the DH
simulation.
is still here.
Yeah,
We don't
DH
have-
is still here. I just saw him I just saw his character leave the guild. And I was like, oh, well,
Do we not
And I
have a
was like-
warlock?
we do. We have 2.
Why aren't
He's
we doing the
still-
gate?
I think you just might have read it wrong because he's still in the guild. He's just offline right now. 35-51 goal leading man DH.
That's weird because okay, maybe I'm just stupid. Which is
I
fair.
mean, your words, not mine.
Flip.
Yeah.
And Nazgul clipping it?
What was I gonna say? What did Cube say?
Do we not have a
Oh, yeah.
warlock? Why aren't we?
No, we
why aren't
have
gating
warlocks.
it?
I think Natty's just easier for people to understand. You know, like
I mean, I think Raikou would mess it up a billion times.
I honestly believe
Raichu's back.
that. I honestly believe that this raid leader has dealt with a gate scenario with this guild before where they all failed. And therefore he's just avoiding it by natty knockbacks and
You know, it's so
kind of
funny.
coddling them.
I was talking with him, and I I went, "Hey man, like, you're putting a lot of burden on yourself just like by having to call out Mind Soaks." And he's like, "You know, we tried to figure out the WeCora thing, and it took us a week, and people were still fucking it up, so we just call it now." And I'm like, "You know what? if it if that's what you want to do, go for it, man."
You know what? Yikes.
Like, it's not my business. It sucks, but it's not my business.
Hey, all I know is if he ever calls my name, I'm already on that mine. So,
I know.
I wish I could just tell him, don't even bother calling my name. It's
oh no,
really
he
unnecessary.
said that in the thing. Is like if you're comfortable, he can like avoid some people's names and shit.
I mean, he can just to make it easier. I don't give a fuck.
It's
But
so funny seeing because I've been looking at like the replay, like comparing the replay between our kill and the best pull on this boss from this guild, and it is so funny seeing Bubs do the exact same thing.
I mean, do you not do the same thing? I do the same thing as I did on my range as much as I can.
Well, I'm tanking.
All right.
If I was doing the same thing, I'd be doing something wrong.
I mean, we did what, 100 pulls?
Alright. I fucking love shadow mode. I love not tanking the trash. Okay, I gotta go. We have like 15 minutes, right?
Yep.
Shit, why did I join? Whatever.
No, someone get close enough for you to res me.
Alright.
I think I'll just wait for a summon.
Wait, stay back because the paladin's gonna run in more. You think I just made them mad by just running in here randomly?
Where's the skip? Am I blind?
It's the door to your left. As you're like walking out to Vexy, just look to your left.
Oh. I have to walk from this point?
Yeah.
I think they know what a skip is.
I mean, you can.
No,
you don't have
don't
to
come
walk,
over
you
here.
can
We
skip.
have a warlock, and they
Oh,
def ran.
thank God. Not to tell me twice. Fuck that.
I didn't want to either, so.
I think by us just kind of doing it like that, we've now convinced him to death skip this trash.
Well,
This is the second time we've just kind of done it for him and like not really thought about if they're gonna do it or not.
I hate to say it, but I was never taking that trash anyway, so
Yeah.
they were gonna figure it out one way or another.
Two of them hopped in my car. I said, "Don't be in my car. I'm gonna invis." They stayed in. I said, "All right, let's go then."
Alright, I gotta be right back. I'm gonna poop and then see another Discord.
Oh, what? It's not for like 15 minutes.
The
Dude,
important
this
poop.
one might be a long one.
Low fiber poop.
No, I think with the people that are in tonight, with the not the best, like they have that one healer down, so we're only down to one of the two bot healers. The other ones aren't great by no means. But this Ho guy was actually pretty decent last time he was here, and like he has decent IO. So
That
They
girl's got
benched
hose?
Raikou?
yeah, they benched him. I don't know the reasons. Maybe it's just it's something about 24 people and shit.
You don't know the reasons?
But I don't care about their politics. We all know the kid's not good.
I forgot guilds can
Yeah,
do
is that not the reason? Is he's terrible?
Are you gonna let this other boomy shit on you?
100. Dude, I played this for 5 minutes yesterday on a single LFR boss. Yeah, he was gonna shit on me.
You're in the wrong build. You're in AoE build.
What? What do you mean?
They're a hero tree. That's the AoE tree. You want to run the single target one?
This is what WoW had told me to get. You have something else?
Well, yeah, copy this dude's fucking build. So this is what you do for every boss in the raid, right? You go to Warcraft logs, Liberation of Undermine, Sprocketmonger, DPS, Mythic, your class, which we're going to go with Druid, Boomy, and then you just kind of look through the top 10 logs and see which one of them looks like the most human player to you. And then you just copy paste his fucking build and you just never think about it again.
Exclude external buffs.
Yeah, pretty much. You look for who's just getting juiced. Because like then they might be running a build that only works if they're getting juiced, right? And you got to try to match up your gear with theirs. Because the same with like trinkets.
How do you see their talents?
You fucking click the drop down.
Exposing his power level, dude. He doesn't even use it.
No. Dude, he's running the same talents I am. Key for
Yeah.
the Grove.
Alright, well then you're good.
What the fuck?
I really thought that was just the AoE tree though. Maybe this dude's running it wrong.
I don't fucking know.
Never mind. Poop was easy.
Constipated. Oh.
The only difference is this dude has
That's
he
a
has stellar
clip, dude.
flare.
What?
Stellar flare.
What are you gonna clip?
Yeah, never mind. Poop was easy.
Wait, you're not running hibernate? What if you got a hibernate?
You're so fucking funny, Bubs. Oh my god.
I'm
Okay.
hilarious,
You
bro.
missed
We're
it, Mouse.
literally trolling if you're not running Forest Walk.
Dude.
Fuck is Forest Walk.
Are you a troll, Drew?
Not even-
Trolling, dude.
No. So like Bubs told me my talents are all wrong, and he's like, just go to Warcraft logs, download what they have, and I go through that. I find the most human person. I download their talents, and there's a single talent that is different. Everything is.
So you were wrong.
That's funny.
What talent
And
was
it didn't even. It's not even that they swapped like one for like a node for a different node. It's a choice node, and they choose a different. They chose a different one in the choice
Which
node.
choice node?
They picked Stellar Flare instead of Wild Surges.
It is weird that tree is like, because ain't that like also the Mythic Plus tree?
No. The other one is a Mythic Plus tree.
Well, for like lower keys. This one is like more burst Mythic Plus. You run this if shit's gonna die instantly. The other one like
Yeah, this
actually is better.
This is what Zed runs whenever we key.
Yeah, because it's lower keys and he can't do full dam.
Yeah.
That makes
Which
sense.
one did you say they
Yeah.
chose? Stellar Flare?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Stellar
that's
Flare is pretty
normal
good,
for
bro.
that's normal for single target.
Oh, where were you going? Wild Surges? Yeah, you're an idiot, bro. I just saved your damage. You're welcome.
Dude, I just tried to put a shield on you to insult you.
You better hope when
But-
I click on Kadim here that he has fucking Stellar Flare, or I'm gonna lose my mind. He has Wild
he
Surges.
does.
Get
He
fucked.
doesn't. What do all the other people have though, bro? If they're running Stellar Flare, you should obviously run Stellar. The top dude's not, but he's getting PI.
Okay, the guy above him is Wild Surges. Two guys above him, Wild Surges. Wild Surges.
There's
Wild
a lot of Wild
Surges.
Surges. Hey, what did Zed run?
Yeah, actually, please check.
That's a lot of work. Somebody else do it.
I'm already doing it.
Already there. The easiest way to do it is always just look up our guild. Fuck looking up anyone's name.
No, I just go to my page and then click on our kill.
He is running
Oh, Wild Surges.
Wild Surgeon Gaming. But I mean, he only got a 67. I don't know if you.
Yeah,
copy
he
that.
didn't get a 99 parse, so
Oh fuck! I didn't enchant my weapon. Oh wait, I'm not enchanting my weapon. That's right. I'm just leaving it the healer one. Carry on self.
alright. My go. I love this tank, man. Guys, chill as hell.
A Riku dude for Ho, I think is pretty good. I
Oh,
think he's
Busty.
a lot better.
Ho was good.
Yeah, I thought he was there the first night you were healing too, right? Because we were doing double
No,
that
no,
night. I
no. She
thought.
was
No.
there Thursday. No, Friday. She was there the Friday.
No.
And she like obviously top healed by a mile
Yeah.
because
Dude.
she's a disciplined priest who understands what a ramp is,
I'm
and
gonna miss
also
being a DK. Look,
isn't running the world's stupidest fucking talent tree like Bub Nasty.
damn.
Look at it, Bubs. Like Bubs, look at Bub Nasty's talent tree. I'm sure you can see what the issue is in his spec tree.
Just like off like the quick, because like the tree I saw for like a lot of them, like you don't run like I don't know. You were like not well. I guess I just looked for Vexy. So on Vexy, you didn't run Pain Sub because it's probably no reason for it. Here, there's probably a big reason.
Oh yeah, well you run paint step on any fight you're progressing, obviously.
Yeah.
But
I mean, he doesn't have like the Void Summoner things and shit, like
yeah.
all that tree.
Oh, have you seen what Void Summoner does?
I never really read it, but I just assumed that both
Just-
trees for Raid
hey.
and Mythic Plus had it. So
Just read Void Summoner for me real quickly.
Shadow Covenant increases shadow spell damage and healing by additional 10%. No, that's not needed.
No, the
Oh, I always read Void Corruption.
Void Summoner.
Yeah, it reduces the cooldown of Shadow Fiend and Mindbender. Or
By
Mindbender.
50%.
Stop.
It doubles your uptime of one of your main cooldowns.
Yeah, ain't it 3 minute and it makes it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's running 3-minute 3-minute Shadow Fiend.
I mean, I like not having as many ghosts. That's smart. Because then you don't have to do it. You don't have to do as much. It's like the Dooney effect, but for like priest healing. You know,
What
if
the
you could be a
fuck?
priest shaman healer,
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying.
I
Like,
get it. I feel you.
What a dick. Man, I'm gonna miss being a DK in this guild for one day, cause like Kadeem is actually good, so he is gonna gap me hard.
Damn,
My
son,
damage is
where'd
not
you
gonna look
find
good
this?
because he actually knows what he's doing, and I played 5 minutes on this. But the DKs in this guild are bad enough that Hikili with actual 0 prep had me beating 1 to 2 DKs every pull.
how close to like identical y'all's gear is though.
I mean, he has like AI levels on me.
He probably
Yeah.
also has so much more mastery.
I'm sure he has like actual itemized gear.
Yeah, look how much mastery he has on his pieces, man. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Where are we missing?
A heroic Jaster Diamond. I mean, a Jaster Diamond by itself does it.
Hero Jester is actually worth it. Like I have that on a
Yeah.
lot of my tunes. Sims higher than you would think.
Hero Joster and Cersei's Circlet for Boomy is Biss. So
Yeah. The only thing better is Mythic Jester.
alright. I think it's time to go over.
Yep.
Wait,
Bye
Cersei's
now.
Circlet is Biss? Really?
For Boomy, yeah. Yeah, they just love the mastery.
Outside of getting like the Giga proc on the one arm bandit ring, like that's probably never gonna happen. Like you needed pretty much the high mastery haste one and shit. And then it's like arguable that and Mythic Jester is quote unquote better, but it's the same diff at that point. You're talking like 0.5 per damage, percent.
Yeah. So basically you're gonna run Cersei's.
Yeah, like you're not gonna get that, and even then, someone else is gonna need it over you.
I guess we hop.
Yeah, okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye,
Bye.
Nancy.
Love you. Say it
Yeah.
back.
Never.
some real stones to challenge the mistress of illusion. Well, show me what you've got. Death hurts. Unreal.
My dear, it appears we have visitors. Friends of yours, boss?
You there. Make yourselves useful and deal with these summoners.
Their deaths only serve to empower my summoners further. Behold! Isn't it beautiful? The weaving of flesh and you too are beautiful, boss. My dear, you...
Run, necromancer. Your life ends once I catch my breath.
Come, Voss. Your fate awaits you.
I do not have a target. I need to target something first. I require a target.
Forget, girl. I am the Dark Master. I command the undead.
I won't let you.
Now turn your lovely rune blades on our guests and fetch me them.
I can't fight him.
I can feel her will breaking. Her soul burns so. Now, Lillian, it is time for your transformation. What?
Die, necromancer!
The bones! You rat!
Leave me to die alone, please.
If you haven't come to study, I'll use you to teach a lesson. School is in session. Class dismissed.
Fatality!
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
When you are truly tested, will you be able to tell the difference between strength and power?
Fatality! Fatality! Fatality!
It's too late for you. Too late for all of you.
Too far away.
Fatality! Fatality!
My blood feeds Hakar. My soul feeds Jindo. Metosome insects. Now you will feel my wrath.
I am out of range.
Oh.
I must get closer.
Welcome to the great. Now, have a taste of Jindo's true. Your deceit is unforgivable, Jindo. You spit in the face of a god.
Oh, hello. Travel safe.
You know what's the best thing about this group? What? They open the doors so we can escape.
Yes, yes, yes. So close. Just a pinch of... Oops. Too bitter. Just a drop of honey and a cane of sugar and maybe some corn. Yes, more corn. Yes, yes. No, 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 no. Yes, no. Peppers. Ah, no. What is that thing? It doesn't matter. Not when I'm so close. Maybe if I don't look at it. Is it? Can it be? Such harmony of flavor. Such... The eternal fire will never be extinguished.
When faced with challenges, the like you have never seen, what do you hope for? What is the future you seek? Then let us your hope shines brightly, and even more brightly when you work together to overcome. It will ever light your way in even the darkest of places.
You have walked the trial of hope and learned of the path of the red thread. May it Hide your
Damn,
footsteps
son,
in
where'd you
time.
find this?
Not everything in the ocean.
Fatality! Fatality! Fatality!
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit.
Too late for you. Too late for all of you.
Too far away.
Fatality!
My blood feeds Hakar. My soul feeds Jindo. Metosome insects. Now you will feel my wrath.
useless.
I am out of range.
You'll all suffer for this. Zul'Garub is nothing without that. Oh.
Welcome to the good. Now, have a taste of Jindo's truth. Your deceit is unforgivable, Jindo. You spit in the face of a god.
Fucking hell, this was boring as fuck.
Overstepped your vows. Be free, insects. I will deal with you another time.
Fucking bitch.
challenges, the like you have never seen. What do you hope for? What is the future you seek? Then let us your hope shines when you work together to overcome. It will ever light your way in even the darkest of places.
You have walked the trial of hope and learned of the path of the Red Crane. May it guide your footsteps.
Fuck this place. God damn it, man. Fucking hell.
Brothers,
Jesus
dispose of
Christ.
these insolent outsiders.
Let's fucking go, you idiots. Jesus Christ.
Shadowpan need huzzah! Weaklings, let me make room for our guests. Approach, your death awaits. Let me show you my power. Come to me, serpent. Together, we will destroy these intruders.
Oh my god, I fucking hate it here.
Serpent, charge me with your power. The energy is strong. No, no, do not fail me! Even together, we failed. You have allowed the Shah to reawaken after all these years. If you truly wish to undo what your kind have wrought upon our land, you must first prove yourselves here in our school. First, you will face our initiates. You have much to learn if you wish to defend your people from the Shah initiate. Where one falls, another will rise to take their place. Where one falls, another will rise to take their place. wish to defend your people from the Shah, Initiate. Stand aside for your fellow students. You have bested our most junior of students. Now you will face two of my most senior. Flying Snow, Fragrant Lotus, step forward. You have bested my prize students. Perhaps you can be of use to us after all. As my master once said, you cannot truly know someone until you fight them. Come forward, so that we may be properly introduced.
God, this place is so fucking long. Jesus.
Very well then, outsiders. Let us see your true strength. Skill with a weapon is but a physical manifestation of one's martial strength. Let me show you what spiritual power is. When I was but a cub, I could scarcely throw a punch. But after years of training, I can do so much more.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I need to target something first.
Any heals?
I will not be caged again. The Shadow Pan could not stop me. Neither shall you. Talonzu and the Shadowpan are mine. Come forward and die by. Hatred will consume and conquer all. No!
You have walked the trial of wisdom and learned of the path of the Jade Serpent. May you learn from this lesson, as I did. In the face of great fear, the Black Ox taught me fortitude. Through terror and darkness, it persevered. The fear was vanquished.
Can you stand on the tallest peak, winds and sleet buffeting your skin, until the trees wither and the mountains fall into the sea? Shall see, though you will be surrounded by foes greater than you can imagine. Your fortitude shall allow you to endure. Remember this in the times ahead.
You the trial of fortitude and learned of the path of the Black Ox. May it bless your passage. The Red Crane saw hope in me and instructed me to look inward. Despite my visage of despair, I found this hope. The despair was vanquished.
When faced with challenges, the like you have never seen, what do you hope for? What is the future you seek? Then let us be your hope shines brightly, and even more brightly when you work together to overcome.
You have walked the trial of hope and learned of the path of the Red Crane. May it guide your footsteps through time. When my journey began, I was reckless in my strength. The White Tiger taught me control. My hatred, anger, and violence were vanquished. Strength is far more than simple physical prowess. When you are truly tested, will you be able to tell the difference between strength and power? You are strong, stronger even than you realize. Carry this thought with you into the darkness ahead. Let it shield you. You have walked the trial of strength and learned of the path of the White Tiger. May you remember this lesson always. Long ago, the Jade Serpent instructed me to purify my spirit and become one with the land. My doubts were vanquished.
lesson of true wisdom lies within you, dear heroes, and in the choices you make. When faced with overwhelming darkness, will you make the right decisions? The trial, your wisdom has seen you through this trial. May it ever light your way out of dark places.
You have walked the trial of wisdom and learned of the path of the Jade Serpent. May you learn from this lesson, as I did. In the face of great fear, the Black Ox taught me fortitude. Through terror and darkness, it persevered. The fear was vanquished.
Can you stand on the tallest peak, winds and sleet buffeting your skin, until the trees wither and the mountains fall into the sea? We shall see. Though you will be surrounded by foes greater than you can imagine, your fortitude shall allow you to endure. Remember this in the times ahead.
You have walked the trial of fortitude and learned of the path of the Black Ox. May it bless your passage. The Red Crane saw hope in me and instructed me to look inward. Despite my visage of despair, I found this hope. The despair was vanquished.
When faced with challenges, the like you have never seen, what do you hope for? What is the future you seek? Then let us your hope shines brightly, and even more brightly when you work together to overcome. It will ever light your way in even the darkest of places.
You have walked the trial of hope and learned of the path of the Red Crave. May it guide your footsteps through time. When my journey began, I was reckless in my strength. The white tiger taught me control. My hatred, anger, and violence were vanquished.
Strength is far more than simple physical prowess. When you are truly tested, will you be able to tell the difference between strength and power? You are strong, stronger even than you realize. Carry this strong into the darkness ahead. Let it shield you.
You have walked the trial of strength and learned of the path of the white tiger. May you remember this lesson always. Long ago, the Jade Serpent instructed me to purify my spirit and become one with the land. My doubts were vanquished.
The lesson of true wisdom lies within you, dear heroes, and in the choices you make. When faced with overwhelming darkness, will you make the right decisions? The trial be your wisdom has seen you through this trial. May it ever light your way out of dark places. The trial be your wisdom has seen you through this trial. May it ever light your way out of dark places.
fortitude. Through terror and darkness, it persevered. The fear was vanquished. Can you stand on the tallest peak, winds and sleet buffeting your skin, until the trees wither and the mountains fall into the sea?
My pain is endless.
Though you will be surrounded by foes greater than you can imagine, your fortitude shall allow you to endure. Remember this in the times ahead. You have walked the trial of fortitude and learned of the path of the Black Ox. May it bless your passage. The Red Crane saw hope in me and instructed me to look inward. Despite my visage of despair, I found this hope. The despair was vanquished.
When faced with challenges, the like you have never seen, what do you hope for? What is the future you seek? Then let us speak. Your hope shines brightly, and even more brightly when you work together to overcome. It will
The eternal fire will never be.
You have walked the trial of hope and learned of the path of the Red Crane. May it guide your footsteps through time. When my journey began, I was reckless in my strength. The white tiger taught me control. My hatred, anger, and violence were vanquished.
Strength is far more than simple physical prowess. When you are truly tested, will you be able to tell the difference? But haha, you are strong. Stronger even than you realize. Carry this thought with you into the darkness ahead. Let it shield you.
You have walked the trial of strength and learned of the path of the white tiger. May you remember this lesson always. Long ago, the Jade Serpent instructed me to purify my spirit and become one with the land. My doubts were vanquished.
The lesson of true wisdom lies within you, dear heroes, and in the choices you make. When faced with overwhelming darkness, the trial, your wisdom has seen you through this trial. May it ever light your way out of dark places.
In the face of great fear, the Black Ox taught me fortitude. Through terror and darkness, it persevered. The fear was vanquished. Can you stand on the tallest peak, winds and sleet buffeting your skin, until the trees wither and the mountain we shall sow? You will be surrounded by foes greater than you can imagine. Your fortitude shall allow you to endure. Remember this in the times ahead. You have walked the trial of fortitude and learned of the path of the Black Ox. May it bless your passage. The Red Crane saw hope in me and instructed me to look inward. Despite my visage of despair, I found this hope. The despair was vanquished.
When faced with challenges, the like you have never seen, what do you hope for? What is the future you seek? Then let us. Your hope shines brightly, and even more brightly when you work together to overcome. It will ever light your way in even the darkest of places.
You have walked the trial of hope and learned of the path of the Red Crane. May it guide your footsteps through time. When my journey began, I was reckless in my strength. The white tiger taught me control. My hatred, anger, and violence were vanquished. Strength.
Yeah.
Fatality! Fatality! Fatality!
Ugh.
You disturb the plans of Kurabashi. Little one. It's too late for you. Too late for all of you.
Fatality!
My blood feeds Hakar. My soul feeds Jindo. Metosome insects. Now you will feel my wrath.
What the hell, dude? Sick.
This body is useless. Oh.
Welcome to the great. Now, have a taste of Jindo's true
Fuck.
Your deceit is unforgivable, Jindo. You spit in the face of a god.
Oh, yeah. God damn it.
That is locked. That is locked.
Fucking hell, dude. I can't do this shit anymore.